Good morning, welcome back to a brand new episode of VND Tech, technical solutions to ease your day-to-day work. So this video is the beginning of a series of videos which teaches you how to configure the Alcatel Lucent Enterprise OS6450 OmniSwitch. So I'll just go ahead and log into the system. The default username and password is admin and switch. All are lower caps. So admin, and I'll just admin and switch. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and enter the command show system, which gives a brief overview of the device which I have at hand. Okay, as you can see, I have the OS6450P24, which is a 24 port PoE switch, and it is running on 6.6.3.495.r01 AOS. It is released in 2013, which is fairly old, but it is still supported by Alcatel Lucent. So in order to confirm there are some configurations within this, I'll just enter the command show IP interface, and there are two management VLANs which are configured into VLAN 1 and VLAN 2, and I'll just go ahead and enter show VLAN port, and from this we can see that the ports 1 to 15 are configured to VLAN 2 and the others are in VLAN 1. So the main goal of this video is to factory reset the switch. So how do we do that? In order to factory reset the switch, we need to remove a boot.cfg file. So this is the file where all the booting configurations, that is the configurations which we gave to this switch, are stored, and they are stored in two directories, which is working and certified. So we have to remove the boot.cfg file, which is only present in the working directory. The certified directory works as a fallback directory. If the switch did not boot correctly into the working directory, it will just fall back into the certified directory and boot up into the last safe configuration. So I'll just go ahead and enter the command pwd, which stands for print working directory, in order to understand which directory we are in right now. We are in flash, which is basically the root directory, and then if we enter ls, we'll see that the certified directory and the working directory. So I'll just go ahead and change directory cd into working, and then ls for list. So there is this boot.cfg file. This is our target file. So this is the file which we have to remove, and the command is really simple: rm for remove, rm boot.cfg, and then we'll just go ahead and type ls again, and we can confirm that it is gone. So in order to reload the switch into the working directory, we have to enter the command reload into the working with no rollback timeout. So I'll just hit enter and then confirm activate yes. So since I've logged in via SSH, this SSH terminal will become inactive. So I'll just go ahead and start a new session, and then just log into the switch via the console port, and yeah, it's booting up. This will take a bit of time, but since it is booting up into its factory version with no configurations and all, it will take a bit time, but hopefully it will work just as intended. Perfect. So now I am able to log in. The default username and password is same, admin and switch. Perfect. So now I am into the system. As you can see, the default prompt which used to come over here is vanished. It has gone, and in order to confirm that it has come back to the factory version, I'll just go and type show VLAN port and confirm that all the ports are in VLAN 1, and then show IP interface. We can see only the loopback configuration or loopback interface is configured. So officially this device has boot up into the factory version. So in order to save this as the default, I'll just go ahead and write memory flash synchro. So it will just copy this default configuration file into the certified, so that even if some problem happens while configuring, while booting up into the working directory, and it boots up from the certified directory, I'll have the factory version installed rather than going back to the previous working version. So that's it for this video. Thanks everyone for watching, and see you next time.